Wowzers, have you seen the prices of TurboGrafx games? Today we're going to be talking about TurboGrafx reproduction games, what's available, and all the controversy behind it. Stay tuned. What do you know? What do you say? What do you do, my YouTube viewers? Retro Pro Frank with Igor over here today. We're going to be discussing today about some Turbo reproductions. So yeah, you got a bunch of good stuff here. What did you want to start with?
Okay, so I actually wanted to talk about, there have been several videos of this on YouTube, so I want to actually talk about the PC Engine Memories Turbo Duo Edition. And it was made by PCE Works, and they are a reproduction company. And
didn't they get in a lot of trouble for something recently,
yeah,
or?
they got a lot of trouble for some of their early releases, which were translated games.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
okay.
they didn't ask for permission to sell them,
Oh.
so they've corrected that though. So if they do release a game that's that has a translated version, what they do now is they'll sell you the Japanese version reproduction, and they'll throw in the translated one for free, so they don't charge you for that.
That's pretty cool.
That's what they'll do, just so they're not actually making money off of the translator's work. So that's how they corrected that.
Oh, that's cool. That's smart of them, actually. That's pretty brilliant.
Yeah. So they're all on the up and up now, and there's not really that much controversy around them anymore since they've started doing that. But I actually want to talk a little bit about this package here. It's the PC Engine Memories Duo Edition. So what you got with it, you got a Godzilla game, you got the Dungeon Explorer 2, Bonk 3 CD.
Hold on. Bonk 3 CD?
Yeah, so it's right here. That's one of the games I brought.
Isn't that like a $500 or $600 game?
Yeah, it's very expensive if you can even find it. So
look at
this is a reproduction. Now, what we want to talk about with the reproduction here is that you'll notice on the front it doesn't say reproduction anywhere. If you open it though, you'll see the PCE Works symbol back here, which means it's a reproduction. You'll also see it on the CD. I'll just flip it over, and you'll see PCE Works here as well. So the CD is a reproduction. So I also want to mention that the CD, this is pressed. This is not like some sort of sticker that they put on it. So you can actually feel that like there's depth to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
So it's a very high quality reproduction, and they also do really nice manuals here. So I'm just going to show you this manual. Put this down for a second. So the Bonk 3 manual, it's in full color, and this is high quality paper. And what you're paying for is you're not really paying for the CD so much. You're actually just paying for the work that they put into packaging it, which is a lot of work, and that's kind of what you're getting out of it. Now, this is just one of the games. This came with 4 games. I only brought 2 of them today. I'll show you the other one. So this is that's basically what you would get for Bonk 3. You're really paying a lot for the packaging that they put into it, which is really high quality, and not so much for the CD or the game itself. That's how they make their money, or how they say that they're charging you for it. Now I want to show you another game that I brought as well that also came in this package.
Yeah, this is it here, guys. You guys can see maybe a little bit better. This is just spells quality all over. It's beautiful, guys. No, he's more of the guy when it comes to the PC, or sorry, the TurboGrafx kind of stuff. Okay, I'm more into the NES, but yeah, I love hearing these stories. Go ahead.
So I want to talk about this game here. So this is a Dynastic Hero.
Wait. That's a very expensive game, right? I know that much.
Yeah, it's really expensive. So I mean, if you can find this, you're looking 800 or more. I've seen some people ask 1,000 for it. So what this game is this is actually the 5th Wonder Boy game.
Really?
Yeah, it's the 5th Wonder Boy game, so it plays a lot like Wonder Boy 2, but just with more updated graphics.
Cool.
There was a version on the Genesis just called Wonder Boy 5 that you could also play, and it was released in English. This one's in English as well, because it's the Turbo Duo and not the PC Engine CD. So The Genesis version isn't as good. This one has CD quality music. It looks a little nicer. It has some intros, some animated intros as well, and it's really nice. It's very expensive because when they made it, it's a very low print run. It's very hard to find these days. If you do, you're going to be paying a pretty penny for it. So that kind of brings me to the point, like, why do these reproductions exist? Well, if you'll notice, these 4 games on here, the Godzilla, Dungeon Explorer 2, Bonk 3, and Dynastic Hero, they're all very rare games.
Nice set.
So if I was to actually buy the originals for this, I am looking about close to $1,000 for this, about $600 for this, maybe 3 to 4 for those.
So $2,000.
A little more.
If you can find it.
If you can find them. And that depends on what the condition's like too, right? One of them may be missing a manual. One of them may scratch CD, or scuffs, So these are pressed. They're the packaging that it comes in is very nice. It's like you're buying them new. So this was not cheap. This was €200 Euro.
So what's that, with Canadian 400?
No, it's like 300 or so.
That's not bad.
So it's 300 for 4 games.
Look what you're getting.
Yeah, and inside though they put a little more stuff in here for you. So they also put in spine cards. So I'll just show you here. So there's a spine card for the Dynastic Hero, for Godzilla, Bonks 3, and Dungeon Explorer.
It's quality. You can see the quality of those.
In the Japanese ones, when they didn't really have the big boxes, so they cellophane wrapped the actual CDs, you would actually have the spine card like this, just covering, so you'd actually have a spine card for Dynastic Hero, like this. It would say Super on it, with the cellophane around it. It would say Super on it because it just meant it was the Super CD. Because there's different types of CDs that you could get. They required different cards to use, depending on the type of PC engine you had. So this would be cellophane wrapped. It would say Super CD, and that's how it comes. So there's no real reason for spine cards for the American ones because they already had spines, and they came in a big box as well. So, but they decided to add it as a nice pack-in. They also added in some other cards here. These nice little cards. So you get one for Godzilla, one for Bonk.
That's pretty cool, right?
One for Dynastic Hero, one for Dungeon Explorer 2, and then the extra Godzilla one. And they all say PCE works on the back. And they have a QR code that you can scan. I haven't scanned it yet, so I'm not really sure what it does. It's probably a link to their website. But they're pretty nice, and because this was released during, I think, one of the Godzilla anniversaries, they actually gave you a nice little Godzilla art set with it.
That's nice.
So, something like this. There's some more on the back. It's a really nice pack-in that you get. That's what you're paying for. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the love and the care that they put into making these things. So while there was some initial controversy over the translated games situation, there's a bigger discussion around reproductions, especially for the Turbo, because the games are really rare, and they're making them for rare games, because people can't really afford to pay, say, $800 for Dynastic Hero, and they want to play the game, and they don't just want to, like with the Turbo Duo and PC engine, you can actually burn it.
Really?
They'll just play it with
no burn protection, eh?
No burn protection. So you can do that. But if people wanted something nice, something to put on their shelf, they're not going to put like just a burnt CD with some magic marker and put it on their shelf next to their expensive games. So that's kind of why they started making these reproductions. And PC Works was around for a while. They for a few years, I would say, maybe. And they made earlier reproductions before this box set that I've shown. And they all vary. Some of them come in strange packaging. The reason why I bought these ones is because they actually came in the jewel case packaging. All of them don't. Some of them come in like in this weird cardboard packaging. Some of them come like in this plastic packaging. Kind of almost looks like a slimmer version of those big Disney VHSs.
Really?
So they vary. So you may not like the packaging that they use for certain games, but for some of them you may like. And one thing that they've also done is they've made some games for some of the I guess, timed shooters. What they've done was they've actually ripped some of the shooting games that were hidden in other PC Engine games. Like if you played certain PC Engine games, there's like a hidden shooter in it.
Really?
Yeah. So they ripped it and made it their own game. So you play the game for like 5 minutes and gives you a high score.
That's cool.
Called a caravan shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
So they have a set of those as well. So you can go on their website. It's PCE Works. You just Google it. And they always have a list of availability, but always email them just to ask them what they do have available, just in case they haven't updated their list or haven't gotten around to it.
Where are they located?
They're located in Germany.
Really?
They're located in Germany, so they're going to. That's why all their payments are done through Euro, and it's done through PayPal. So if you want to get some of their stuff and see what they have, just Google PCE Works. And it's from there. And the thing is, they're not trying to scam people or anything like that. They're huge fans of the PC Engine. And the amount of work that they put into this, it obviously shows. Yeah. And there's other now we're seeing for the first time, you may have seen it on social media, you may have seen it on some of the forums. We're now actually seeing reproductions for some of the HuCard games, which is very new as well. Like I believe I heard a while back, there were some HuCard bootlegs that were around that people could have bought, but now we're actually seeing some really high quality,
beautiful,
some really high quality HuCards. Now, you won't be able to mistake these for the originals because they're a completely different color.
That's good.
The case is a completely different color and a completely different style, at least the ones that I've seen. So, I mean, you can. They'll probably become a little more widespread. Maybe not. I don't know. It just really depends on the demand because that's kind of what just dictates the market. How many people are really willing to pay for these. I don't know the prices for them. I mean, I would assume that they're reasonable. But I know the prices for for the PCE Works was a little on the high end, but what you get in the end, it's well worth it in my opinion.
But what you paid for there for all four of those super rare, because they're super rare games.
They're super rare games.
Okay, so
like some of these you won't even see, like even on eBay.
So what's the lowest one? Like if you were to buy out of these four games, okay, and you buy the actual real version, which one would be the cheapest one?
Godzilla.
And how much would that cost?
At least $300.
Okay, so that $300 is that you paid.
Yeah.
Instead of buying that Godzilla, you're getting four really high quality
new
reproductions.
And that are new. Yeah.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
So
I've been seeing on social media too, Facebook. There's some Facebook groups where some of the people are making these reproduction HuCards, and they look great. Like,
they do.
They look amazing, and I'm more into the NES. I was never really into Turbo. I do enjoy a Turbo. It's just I don't want to start collecting for it now.
Yeah. That was the worst time to collect for it, unfortunately. It's literally the worst time you can imagine.
Prices are going through the roof, but you know what? I do agree with the reproductions. This over here, okay, how you said, okay, so how do you distinguish that this is a reproduction?
So, for anything like this, you will not see it from the top, right? Because I don't think they want to write reproduction here, because it would ruin the artwork. I think that was their intent. You open it up, though, and it says right here, PCE Works, right? And you'll know. And it'll say on the disc itself, PCE Works. It will not say on the back, like the back sleeve here. It will not say on the spine, but you have to open it up, and it will say.
You know what? I'm going to be honest right now, Igor. These are beautiful reproductions. And for somebody who loves the Turbo and who's a diehard Turbo guy, they're going to know that it says that the sort of the PCI Works, if that's what it is, to know that's a reproduction.
Yeah.
But I personally do believe that this should say reproduction somewhere small, at least, because for a guy like me, let's say I was just starting to get into the Turbo stuff, I wouldn't be able to distinguish that PCI means that it's a reproduction. It would be nice to see in the future moving forward. I know they don't want to disturb the artwork, but if they could put this is a reproduction in the corner, a lot of people argue with this, and a lot of people on the forums would maybe even get a little bit upset with it.
They could.
I'm just letting you know that.
Yeah,
it would be nice.
It would be nice
to say, because I don't know what I'm looking for. And we want to keep this hobby of collecting, honest. And they're doing that. And if anyone, Googles it, they're going to know that it's a reproduction.
But the issue, though, with this reproduction is not so much PCE Works, it's the resellers. And if you even go on eBay right now, you may even see some of their stuff being sold for.
Original.
No, it says PCE Works on it. It doesn't say original, but it doesn't say reproduction either.
Yeah, no, it's.
So now that's the issue. This is where this is the controversy, especially around Turbo stuff, because I know the people that make this are huge fans of the TurboGrafx 16 and the PC Engine. I know the people who are making the reproduction hue cards are big fans of the TurboGrafx 16 and the PC Engine. They're not the problem. The problem is somebody, picks this up, they pay, because you can buy this for about, I believe, like €50 or something like that, if you wanted to buy it separately, because you could.
And try to pass it off.
It's real. It's real. It's real, and it's mint. $800, please.
No.
So that's where the issue is. So I mean, we have to be a little more vigilant about that, how we can safeguard that without actually, I guess, damaging the quality of the reproduction work that they do. Now people say, well, it's illegal. Okay, it is. It is illegal to a certain extent, But I mean, do they still have the rights to this? Are the rights to every game, still up for grabs? I don't know. I mean, is anybody losing money over this? And I think as long as there's transparency, if you let people know this is a reproduction, you're selling it for a fair value, and even if you're not selling it for a fair value, no one says you need to buy it.
Well, I said it before, I'll say it again. Anyone who's buying any video game whatsoever, if it's more than $50 to $100, look it up.
Yeah.
Do your research, okay, guys? Make sure you're buying it, okay? There's a lot of forums out there, guys. Don't impulse buy, a $500-600 game. Do your research, make sure that it is legit, compare it on forums, ask friends that have been in the hobby of collecting these style of games for a long time. Like, for example, if I was to buy, some rare turbo game, I'd be probably sending you pictures and seeing if it's legit, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you guys got to do, just be careful out there with the reproductions, I am a firm believer that I should say reproduction on it, it really should, and even with NES games and that too. But like, for example, the diehards know, but for someone like me, I don't know, but I wouldn't really be buying them anyway. The bottom line is, guys, just please be very careful out there, whatever you're buying, Now, these are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You saved a hell of a lot of money by getting this set. I think that they're gorgeous, I can't wait to actually start ripping them and start playing them.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, okay, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, okay? Leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about reproduction games, okay? I'd love to know. We like to answer all the comments that you guys leave there, okay? And if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. We can use all the support we can get. Alright, guys? So this is Repro Frank. We're out. Guys, thanks for watching the video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and press the like button below. And you guys can leave some comments below in the comment section of the video. Please share this video on Facebook pages to your friends and family. As well as, if you guys like this video, please subscribe. This is Repro Frank. Thanks for watching. I'm out.